Hello, everyone. My name's Tyler Goodwin. I'd like to thank you for tuning in with me, and I'm excited to share with you some positive ideas and tips on how to maintain a positive mindset. So you may ask yourself, what is a positive mindset, and how is this going to affect me? Well, a positive mindset is not thinking negatively, and it can affect you in your relationships. It can affect you in your professional life. It can also affect your academic life. So I'm going to share with you some ways that you can maintain a positive mindset, as well as how this works, and a study that the Mayo Clinic had done. So first, I'm gonna go to an article by Success.com. Larry Alton outlined some steps that we can take simply every day to maintain a positive mindset. And the first that he outlined was to wake up every day and give yourself a positive affirmation. And you might ask, Tyler, what is a positive affirmation? So when you get up, we're breathing, we're healthy, we have a roof over our heads, we're generally not in danger. Those are things we can be thankful for. We're wealthy in the fact that we're living, we're healthy, we're a force for good, and these are things that I do myself. I say to myself, but it really does help set your day and set the tone for the day. So another thing is focus on the good things, however small. Um, Everyone has something to be thankful for, however small that may be. It may be you have a meal to eat, it may be you have family. It's really simple little things. And you need to find humor in the bad situations. I know personally, I could probably go on for hours about times that I've had bad situations and how there was something that I could laugh about with it. And it takes away from the negativity of what just happened, and it keeps me from thinking about the bad. Another aspect is to turn your failures into success. And through this, we know how we did it and we failed. So we can turn this around and we can learn from that mistake and we can do it totally different and succeed the next time. So another aspect is to focus on the present and not the past. Don't beat yourself up about what has happened in your past. Only look to the future. Look to today. Look to the next hour. Look to the next minute. Look to the next second. Um, don't focus on the past unless you use your failures to build yourself. And the last one is to find positive people in your life. Look at your relationships. The old saying, birds of a feather flock together, is incredibly true. Eagles soar with other eagles, and champions roam with other champions. If you look at your life and you have some negative relationships that are just dragging you down and not being beneficial to you, maybe it's time to take a real look at this relationship and to see how you can change it. So positive mindsets can ward off physical and mental ailments. In a Mayo Clinic study, they outlined that it can help reduce rates of depression, high blood pressure, and other medical issues that we face as humans. So they outlined some other aspects that we can do and implement in our lives. So to take a couple things to build off of Larry Alton, what he said, you can use some simple steps. So if you were to tell yourself, I've never done this before, it's scary, just think, maybe I can learn something new. Maybe I'll like it. If you tell yourself it's too complicated, I can't do this, maybe let's try and do this from a different angle. Break your large thing that you can't do down into simpler tasks and accomplish it. Something that I hear all the time is, I'm too busy. I don't have time for this. So I hear this so much, and I just want to respond with, well, maybe you should think about some of your priorities and how you can rework them and rework your time and fit this in, because this could help you rid some negativity from your life. Um, I hear, I don't like change. And as humans, we don't like change. It's scary. We like to be in our comfortable spot. But let's take a chance. Tell yourself, I'll take a chance. And maybe I'll succeed. And maybe I love it. But you never know until you take a chance. And the last thing I'm going to leave with you from the Mayo Clinic is, it's never going to get better. It's never going to get any better. I hear this all the time as well. So my answer to that is, instead of saying that, say, let's try again. Maybe it will get better. It will change your nots to wills, and you can really see a difference in your life. Personally, I come from negativity. I used to be negative and depressed until I implemented some of these into my life, and they changed my life dramatically. Um, so, I want to talk a little bit too about understanding how the brain works when it's fed negativity. So, we look back to primal instincts, and it was outlined in a study by Barbara Fredrickson at the University of North Carolina. She concluded that it's a primal instinct. If we were back 3 million years ago and we were faced with a tiger in the middle of the woods, we would have an adrenaline response of fear, and it would shut down all of our outside thinking, and we're just going to focus on not trying to die. So when you feed your mind these little negative bits, you shut out the world and you don't even realize it, and you focus on all of that negativity. Um, Sometimes we don't understand how these can affect our lives. But if we implement small little steps, if you choose to do so within your life, you can have a great impact. And I'm going to leave you with a little quote from Buddha. And he said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." So I'm going to leave you with that. And I'm going to leave you with these pieces that you could put into your life, and it could make a huge difference. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a positive day.